Cool. My name is Eddie Barrientes. I'm an executive consultant with Abbott Energy. I'm calling in from Houston, Texas. Actually northwest Houston, kind of Jersey Village area. And one of the things I want to do is talk about a young lady. Her name is Erin, and I kind of ran across her social media on Facebook, and she had a video on Facebook, and it was actually a video of her watching herself get announced on a conference call how excited she was. And it was so intriguing that I actually got my family to come watch this video. I was like, this is great, look at this. So as I found out more about this young lady, she's a single mom, Albany, New York, 2 jobs. She was getting social assistance, and she'll tell you a story about that because some of that's already been stopped because of Ambit. Erin, I want to welcome you to the call, and I want you to kind of explain the first part of how you sponsor this business, how long have you been in the business, and how we sponsor. By the way, she's a regional consultant. She just got promoted to regional. Kind of tell us how you were sponsored into the business. Everybody, Erin, go ahead and take the call.
Okay, I started out as a customer, like most of us do. I didn't switch for about 3 weeks. My friend Sue Tillison had got me to switch, and she had worked with me at the pharmacy that I work at, and I was on HEAP assistance, and she told me about the the free energy program, and I was already saving so much money from Ambit that I decided to start making my referrals. And then when I started making my referrals using Facebook, I realized how easy it was. I had about 4 referrals in an hour, and I'm like, why don't I get paid for this? So, just started as a customer. I was a customer for about 3 months, and then I decided that I was going to be an Ambit Energy consultant because I was so good at it.
So how did, when we were talking earlier, you didn't have a bunch of money, and you wanted to be, how did you gather the money to join the business at 429? So for a lot of people, it's hard to get their money out. You're a single mom, you're working 2 jobs. What were your 2 jobs? How did you get the 429 to get started?
Well, luckily, it was a month where we had 3 pay periods, so I was gambling with, the only source of income that I was getting. I was waitressing and working at the pharmacy, so I took a gamble and just said, so I just decided, let me do this. Something was telling me, let's just do this, so I just winged it. It was that middle paycheck in the middle of the month. And luckily I had another one coming, but I figured, if I can get my customers in time, I'll get the money back, and we should be good to go. So it ended up working out. I had about 10 customers in my first week using consistent and persistent posting. I posted my actual bills that I had. I had a bill from August of 2012, and then I compared it to this year's August bill, and I had saved $42. And in New York, we have a guaranteed savings program, so people were just joining, left and right, switching over to us as a supplier. So within 25 days, I had gotten my 15 customers all by just posting on Facebook.
So what, when your 2 jobs, what were you doing at that time?
I was working at the pharmacy. I'd go in at about 8:30 in the morning till 5:30, and I worked the waitressing job 2 or 3 nights out of the week. So when I got out of there, I was heading to the waitressing job from about 6 o'clock to midnight. So anytime I had a break where I could get onto the phone, I have an iPhone, so it was easy to get on Facebook, but I just, would send messages and just keep posting. And it was like the more people switched, the more people would switch after, because they would see that people were actually switching. At first I had some people who said it was a scam, but, this month, 3 months later, those same people realized, hey, this is real. I want to get my vacation, and they're switching. So it's like you never want to write anybody off your list either, because the people who won't switch at the beginning may be switching later on when they see how successful that you're doing.
And so the second job, are you still working that second job as a waitress right now?
No, I was so blessed. I was able to replace my income with the Ambit, with the waitressing. I realized that I was able to sponsor a couple people a week, gather the customers. It replaced that income. So I was able to get off heap assistance and quit my waitressing job. And when I quit the waitressing job, I was a little unsure about it, but something just said go for it. So I took the time I spent waitressing and put it forth in Ambit, and sure enough, within 90 days, I was promoted to regional consultant, and now I don't have to work a second job, and now we're going as hard as we can with Ambit in our spare time.
So some of them on the call right now, what is HEAP? What is that?
What is what?
What is HEAP? What kind of program
Oh,
is that?
HEAP is an energy assistance program for people who have, say, not as much income as everybody else. It's like kind of like food stamps, and I'm on food stamps right now. But like I said, now I get the free gas and electric, so I don't have to use HEAP anymore. I get free electricity and gas for life, so that saves me money. And now when I start to get my residual check, I should hopefully be able to stop getting the food stamps.
So you're off of HEAP, so you don't get that assistance anymore.
Nope, don't need it. Yep, I don't need it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. That's awesome. So what's your predicament of what's your goal to be off of food stamps?
My goal is 90 days.
Awesome. We're very proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
know a lot of people about you, and don't talk about your story. A lot of people are very, very proud of you.
Well, thank you very much.
The call is about social media, and let's be clear. Erin is going to the meetings. She does go to the meetings every week, but she uses social media. She's very, very good at it. Can you help us out? Go into some of the things that you do for customer gathering. She's also got a consultant that's watching a video in another country right now. Kind of go into, and you use a lot of your gut feeling. First of all, you put something out there for customers that I thought was brilliant. I immediately finished with you. I thought it was an amazing idea. How did you gather? You gathered 25 customers from Facebook. What was that last thing that you just did?
The last thing I just did, I was making it, well, not making it seem like, but we give away vacations. So I was messaging people, asking them, would you like a free vacation? And of course they're going to say yeah and think I'm pulling their leg. But it's a good way to get them to respond and start conversation. And when you actually tell them, just by switching, you get a free 3-day, 2-night getaway. I probably got about 10 customers within a day by just messaging people. I also started with about 700 Facebook friends, and I'm always constantly adding prospects and people. So that's a good way to prospect too. You got to make sure you're always adding to your list. But yeah, I would make posts saying, hey, between 12 and 1, we're going to give away some free vacations, so it gets people to speed up a little bit. I post up the number, too, for their provider, so if they don't have a bill handy, they can just call them and get their account number. So that was a really, really good way to get customers, was the vacation getaway.
Okay. And if you're trying to gather consultants, what were you doing? How are you doing that? And what kind of social media are you using?
What I would do is talk about the Ambit lifestyle. For me, I like to emphasize about how I'm young. I'm 27 years old. Again, single mother, getting off the food stamps and being able to quit my second job. But most importantly, that this is my plan B for when I retire. I don't have to worry about not having enough money in my 401k or the stock market crashing or Social Security, because Ambit will be that plan. And a lot of young people will realize, we might be putting a failing system here. But when I put it into perspective about what I'm able to do now, even as a single parent, and how my life was before and how it's changing, they see the lifestyle. And I barely even reach out to people anymore. They pretty much just message me because they've followed my success for the past 3 months. And I keep it as real as possible and just put the facts out there. And, eventually the people will message you, the ones that are interested. And I've had pretty good success now with Facebook. The people, like I said, the less you say, the more you make. And it's true, because the people who I didn't think to message are the ones messaging me now.
So make little comments on Facebook. We're using other media also. You're saying something about a chat room that you started and video and all that?
Yep, I started a video chat where I'll bring my laptop with me and my wireless hotspot, and what I'll do is actually make a public chat room. It's called it's a VaughnChat.tv or something, but I called it Ambit Chat, and what it does is it's broadcasting the business presentation, and it actually brings in people from all over who are watching these webcams. So I had 200 views in one night, so I plan to do it again. But also using Instagram, I like to put up pictures of the bonuses, to code, of course. You can't put your name or your bank account number or anything like that, but like to show people that, this is real. This is, we're getting paid to do this. And, they can see, the date and the time and when I posted it, and I like to just keep it as real as possible. I also use Twitter. I haven't got any prospects off of Twitter yet, but you will get a lot of people from other energy companies trying to tell you that, their product is better, and it's like, really, well, if it's that much better, why are you going out of your way to tell me that it is? Because it's obviously not. Because Ambit is number one. But, Facebook is the best tool that I've found. I also have a separate prospecting Facebook, which I say less about Ambit. I actually just use quotes from like Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn, and I try to connect with people and build the relationship and then go in for the kill. So I have Facebook is great. It really is just great.
So you have a page, it's your general page, and you have like a business page, public that people can see it, and that's where you put your quotes and everything.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if people can take a look at your page, what's the address to your Facebook page?
To my Facebook page, you can find me at Erin K. Pitts. It's ERIN. My middle initial is K. There's a period after it, and then there's Pitts. But then I have my other prospecting Facebook, which is just Erin Pitts, and there's a picture of me and my son. But I do have a business page, and let's see if I can get the link for you right now. It's Peace, Love, and Free Energy. It's www.facebook.com/Peace, Love, and Free Energy. That's my business page. So actually, kind of have 3 Facebook pages. Business pages are great.
So if you've got a new consultant coming into business right now, and they're going to a meeting once a week, and they want to add social media to what they do, what would you tell them to do? What would you tell them
definitely tell them to start a Facebook business page. Come up with something catchy. I've seen a lot of people come up with catchy names. Like I've got a friend who's Flawless Energy. Mine's Peace, Love, and Free Energy. I've seen Save and Earn. Come up with something catchy, create a nice background, and you can even steal my posts. I mean, anything that I'm putting up there, anybody can steal or share. I'm here to help, and if anybody needs any help, feel free to contact me. But, just start simple and then add to it as time goes along. And after time, with consistent and persistent effort and using the proven system, you'll get results. But if you're not saying anything and you're just posting about whatever, and you're wondering why isn't social media working for me, it's probably because you're not posting. And don't be afraid of posting too much, because if they're going to delete you because you're posting too much, they're probably not meant for your business anyway.
Erin, do you want to add anything for tonight? It's been a great call. Do you want to add anything?
I just want to tell everybody I might have somebody from Mexico joining my team from my prospecting Facebook. So I was excited about that. But, it's real. It's like, there are people out there that you can connect with through social media you would never meet on the street. So it's a great tool to add to anybody's page.
So you guys, when I get Erin will forward me the link, and I'll post it on our Facebook page and stuff, so we'll have that link for our page. We can get some ideas and everything. Erin, I want to thank you for being on the call. It's been amazing, and we're going to do more calls.